Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would dedicate a video just for my makeup routine. A little something about my makeup routine. So this makeup look that I'm going to give you today is basically the look that I use for every single occasion that I will ever go to in life. Weddings included, traveling, if I wanted to wear makeup to the beach or to work, literally. This is the same. I don't do anything crazy. I do one routine and one routine only. Also, a thing about me, I don't wear eyeshadow or anything like that. And since I have, you know, the extensions on, I normally just have my lashes. So normally the extensions are enough. Like I don't put on eyeliner, I don't do anything. I will say for right now though, I did put on eyeliner before this video because, you know, in this corona situation, my lash lady, she shut down and it's been like 4 weeks and I have not seen her. So my lashes are gonna look a little bit crazy. So I just put on some eyeliner just to kind of like hide it a little bit. One more thing before I officially start, I want to apologize beforehand if like my hand is a little bit shaky or I'm a little bit jittery. Following me on Instagram, you would have seen that I've been having this terrible migraine for the whole week this week. Finally took some Excedrin and it has caffeine in it, and it's like normally any type of medication that I take with caffeine, I get really shaky and nervous and just like super jittery, and I feel it already right now. So if my hands are like super shaky in the video or just doing some weird stuff, just know I took 2 Excedrin with caffeine, and yeah, that's the reason why. So normally when I start my makeup, I prep it with this MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere, and this is in Radiant Yellow. Kind of looks like this. It's kind of empty right now, so I need to buy a new one. And I take just about a dime size and apply that to my skin. And right now my nose is super dry. So I think I'm gonna put just a little bit more on my nose area. So after I have just primed my skin, I take my favorite foundation, which I literally never change. The Match Master from MAC. This is in the shade 9. I think it's the darkest shade. It's literally my favorite foundation. And recently I've just started using the Black Opal True Color stick, foundation stick. This is in bronze. This is in beautiful bronze. So first I would just apply that. So I would apply that on my skin first. Just do like 2 strikes on each section like this. Take my beauty blender. Normally I spritz the bottom of it with some rose water. And then I take the Match Master and I do like maybe 2 pumps at first, because I'm going to build the foundation depending how well I cover everything. And I just dot everywhere. It's not that close, is it? Let's get you guys a bit closer. Yeah, so I just dot this basically everywhere like this. Just spray some more. And then I just stipple in my skin like that. And while I'm doing this, I guess we can maybe talk and catch up. So first of all, to all of my subscribers and new subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for all of the support. Everyone has just been really friendly and kind and super supportive to me. And I want to thank you guys for getting me past 3,000. I look so crazy right now, but getting me past 3,000 subscribers. I mean, I just started, I think, 3 months ago. You guys are pretty awesome, and I want to thank you guys for that. And if you aren't already following me on Instagram, you can definitely follow me. I'm gonna put my Instagram somewhere on the side, and we can also communicate there, because sometimes I might not get to your comment down below here in YouTube, but for sure I will see it in Instagram. So I'm taking 2 more pumps. Just gonna put that in. And normally I do wet my beauty blender and I make it like really fat and it's kind of like moist, but I'm just lazy in this video, which is maybe not a good thing, but The next thing I do after my foundation is my eyebrows. So I have this like palette here, and I'm using the NYX eyebrow gel. It's waterproof, long-lasting, and smudge-proof in the color Espresso. But this, I think you can't find it anymore. I used to pick them up from CVS, and when I went back to New York in December, January, they were not selling it anymore. They had kind of like a dip that you can use, but I like to stick to what I know. So if they don't have it anymore, then I'm not buying it anymore. But it's a really great eyebrow gel. Literally, it does not come off. So I just take a little eyebrow brush, and then I take the brush and dip it into the gel. And I'm basically just gonna line underneath the brow first. Okay, so as you can see there, I've just lined underneath the brow, and that's normally how I start it. And then I'm just going to like draw it upwards. I've now drawn the product up like that, so kind of to blend it in, and then now I'm just going to outline the top. So I've now outlined the top of the brow, as you can see, but then that is it for this product. Then I move on to another product, which I showed you guys in my February favorites video. It is this Perfect Fill Brow Powder from Absolute New York, and it looks like this. And this is what I fill my brow in with. So this is the final look after I've just put in the brow powder, and what I normally do is try to brush it out because it is a powder. So I'm gonna do the other side off camera and then come back to you with the next steps of my everyday routine. Okay, so now that my brows are filled in, I normally take this LA Girl Pro Concealer and I just put this on the bottom of the eyebrow just to kind of clean it up. While I'm doing that, I wanted to ask you guys, like, how are you now dealing with the self-isolation situation? Also comment like where you guys are from, like, because I want to know what you guys are going through too. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what color that was. This is in Chestnut. Now I'm going in with the MAC NW40 Studio Finish Concealer, and this I put on the bottom and on the top. So this is giving me that extra, like, I'm clean look. And sometimes I get a little bit too extra and I like conceal some of the actual brow. So I just go back in and, you know, like fill that line back in. So after I've done concealing, I take like a brush like this and just blend out the concealer. To all my single ladies out there, how are you guys handling this self-quarantine situation? Because I was actively dating before this went into effect, and I'm trying to still kind of like secure something so when I'm outside of quarantine, you know, I can meet up with this person. But oh my god, like, dating is just so dry right now. Like, there are people on there, but not the people that I want. And yeah, it's just really dry right now. I'm not finding success. It's just like, what's the point right now, you know? So how are you guys handling it? Like, are you doing this like video chat thingy on the dating apps? Because I know Hinge is doing that. I know Tinder is doing that, like you can video chat with the person, which I find to be really weird. I don't know if I would do that. But yeah, how is it going for you guys? Like, are you finding success? Do you have you like secured like a little bae for when this quarantine situation is over? Or are you as dry as I am right now? So now I'm moving on to concealing underneath my eyes. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. This is in the color Hazelnut. I'm sure every girl has seen this before. And this is just like the first round of concealing for me. So I just use a little bit. I take my beauty blender, spray it again with some rose water, and just conceal underneath my eyes. Then I take this Radiant Cover, also by Absolute New York, in medium dark, and it looks like this. It is like now one of my favorite concealers. I take chunk. I just kind of lay it out like that. By the way, I'm not, like I said, a professional at makeup. Please don't leave anything strange in the comment section like, oh, you should do this, you should do this. I'm gonna do what I do because this works for me and it's my routine. I'm not trying to do professional makeup, I'm just trying to do makeup that I like and for me. Since I want to be a little extra today, I'm taking this like extra super light concealer. I'm just gonna tap a little bit on there as well. So now I've just concealed both eyes like this. And normally what I do, I take like the excess that's on the beauty blender and I just do a little line down my nose and on my chin. I'm just gonna highlight basically T-zone. Then after that I take the Fenty Beauty matchstick in Espresso. Just putting it on my cheek like this. And then down my nose. And I do this like, I don't know, like soccer goal on my chin. I'm gonna take this brush here and just blend it out. Okay, so after I have concealed with a matchstick, I take the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Sunstalker. If you've seen my other videos, I always said like, or I said just once that I don't know what the point of bronzers are because for dark skinned people can't really see it, but with this bronzer you do see something, which is why I like it. After that I take my MAC Studio Fix in NW45, so it's like that. I take a little brush that looks kind of like this, and I kind of just do that underneath where I've just contoured, just to kind of help cut it a bit, make it look a little bit sharp. And then I just put a bit on my forehead. Just like that. So basically that is kind of like the end of my base. And then I take this beauty blender that has kind of this like slice there. And this is the Ben Nye powder in Topaz. And this is what I'm going to use to kind of like clean that cut there. Do this. Just like that. On both sides, obviously. Because that's the only type of baking that I do. I find that baking like underneath my eyes, first of all, makes me, I don't know, it just looks ashy and dry even when I brush it away. So I don't like baking underneath my eyes. I will only bake here and then that's about it. I take some translucent powder from Dermablend, and this I'm just going to use to set my foundation. I take the same brush that I use to apply the contour and I just brush out this powder. Okay, so after I just like clean that up, more or less my makeup is finished. I just like to add my dots, you know, on my nose and my cheek, and here I have like some natural dots, so I just want to accentuate that. Oh my god, my hands are shaking so bad. Okay, some of these dots may not be on the dot because my hand is shaking so bad I literally can't get it. So that's the best that I can do there. And then I take this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. This was the hype back in high school. Hype. And I bought this when I was in high school, and look how much product is still there. This is never ending. If you're looking for a highlight that you can use for literally your entire life, get the Gold Deposit. Okay, so I just take a little bit and I put that, you know, right there. There's like the perfect, easy highlight. Just a little bit on my nose. But like I said, my nose is super scaly right now. I don't want to do too much. And that's basically it for my makeup. Last thing I do is definitely put on some lip product. And right now I want to use, which I've been using for months now, is the ColourPop matte lipstick in Bumble. So this is the color. It's kind of like this peachy pink. I'm not so crazy with my lip gloss. I literally just do like some right here, like that. And then I just dab it in. And I only like to do it like full force on the bottom lip, and then just a little bit like that. I just wanted to kind of look like a tint, and then just a little bit on the top, because I like when it's like a little bit dark at the top and then a color at the bottom. Well, last thing I do is take this lip liner and then just line my lips like that. And voila! This is my makeup routine. But yeah, this is the finished look. Subscribe, ladies and gents. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video.